Hi Collective, we are going to do a quick whiz around the 12 zodiac houses of your life to get a little snapshot of where you're at now and what is coming up for you in the near future, in those 12 sectors of your life. Okay, everybody. As always, this is a collective reading, so only take it if it resonates. But let's see what the 12 houses of the zodiac have to say about your life right now, what could be coming up in the near future. Your first house of self, of how you present to the world, is showing up as the Seven of Cups and the Pioneer. The Seven of Cups speaks of a lot of choices. Shall I do this? Shall I do that? It seems to me that you are breaking out of your shell, and you've got a new way of showing yourself to the world, and in fact you're kind of still deciding or still sort of settling on the new you. You've gone through enormous changes and you're sort of trying on your personas for size, and you're striking out. You've really changed. People have noticed the change. You're striking out in a whole new direction, being this Pioneer card here. You're being resourceful, you've got grit. People might be a bit surprised. You've got so many facets to your personality that people may be just realizing there's a lot more to you than just one cup or even two cups. You have 7 cups here, and they're all valid expressions of who you are. You're multifaceted motherfucker, so that is great. In terms of your second house of your earned income, your money coming in from a day job, we've got Page of Wands here, which is sort of a Sagittarius energy. And to me, that always represents travel. It's a message or a new opportunity, really, to travel or expand your horizons. So in your money house, it might be that you're looking to spend on a bit of a vacation. And of course, in the Southern Hemisphere, we have the summer holidays coming up, because that was clarified by the Hammock card of peace and serenity. So you might be feeling that the world is opening up to you a little bit more because you're in quite a solid financial position with money coming in, and that if you're not planning a vacation, at least you're taking a break from your worries about finances. So that is great news. Your third house of neighborhood, your immediate environment, your immediate neighborhood, it is also the house of messages and communication, news, and also brothers and sisters. So this shows moving into calmer waters from a sort of an area of turmoil. You might still be leaving the turmoil, but this has come out with, you've got so much strength here and good judgment with this Sapphire card that came out. Oh, throw that. That came out with it. That you have endured the storms, you've been strong, and you've shown so much strength that it is you might be moving into moving across town even. It's not necessarily the card of where you live that's coming up, but it is messages. So there's news afoot where your strength is paying off and you are moving into calmer waters. Okay, the fourth house is your home and your roots, your emotional stability, and it's sort of what gives you peace. And you've got the King of Cups there, which is a water sign energy. It's very grounded water sign energy. That is Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So it could be a male figure, masculine. It doesn't have to be any specific gender, but it does sort of say that you are very emotionally secure where you are in your home or residence or in your family. And if you're not, you soon will be. There's also a celebration that is coming in. So whatever your circumstances at home right now, there is a really good feeling of emotional stability coming in for you if it's not there already. Your fifth house of creativity, children, romance, and speculation. It looks like you're sort of healing after a time of tension or turmoil. It's a very peaceful card. It's sort of like the worst is over and you're now healing and resting peacefully. There has been a sacrifice. It looks like you've had to let go of something. Look, it could be as simple as one of your children going overseas. Just something that has made you a little bit sad. It could have been a breakup. You've had to sacrifice something and let something go, but you're now in that stage, or you soon will be, of peaceful acceptance and healing from that. And for your sixth house of your health and well-being, your daily regime and your daily schedule, You seem to be doing a lot. You are on a roll. You've got a lot on your agenda and you're going for it. And the card that clarified that was the Symphony card, with a lot of people playing together in harmony. So it looks like on the work front or the fitness regime or in your health, you're feeling really strong. You feel like you can take anything on right now. And it looks like you've got a great team around you who are helping. So with health, fitness or work, day-to-day work, that's looking really energetic and promising. Don't burn yourself out. Keep your boundaries up in terms of overextending yourself. That would be the only concern I would have with that. We're now looking at the 7th house of partnerships. Now, this is not only marriage or love relationships that are longer term, but it is also people who represent you, like lawyers or agents, and it can be open enemies. So what we have here is the 3 of Wands, which is real hope for the future. And it's not idle hope. This is hope because you've done quite a bit of work to get where you are now. And you are feeling really good about the effort that you've put in, and you are expecting good things to come. And we've got the beautiful Emerald card that clarified this. Now, I'm going to read the card because I can't remember everything that's on it, but it's a card of sexuality, of peace, of soul connections. It's very healing, and it is the heart chakra, which is exactly what you want to see in partnerships. So whatever it is, you've done the work, and there are rewards coming to the heart space, which is beautiful energy. It's not, there's no discord there. It is just a very rewarding energies for the work that you have put in. Now, the 8th house of other people's money, shared resources, income tax. It's sort of big lump sums of money. It's also the mysteries of life. It's a very deep house. It's the Scorpio house, so it's sex and death and taxes, and yes, shared property. We've got the Hanged Man, but in reverse. So you're coming out of a period of stagnation there, where you felt trapped or suspended and you haven't had any ability to go forward. It might be a mortgage that was locking you in. So just some situation where you felt a bit helpless. That has now moved on. The reverse aspect, you can see the Hanged Man's now standing up. You've had a new perspective and you're ready for movement. And I took 2 cards to clarify this. There's a person of fire here. So you may be joining forces with a fire sign energy, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And it is a very entrepreneurial energy. Visionary, can be a bit ruthless. It is strong-willed and courageous. So if you're looking at joining forces with someone to create a business, this could be a very good good combo, because look, you've got the soulmates card verifying this. So whether this is a love relationship that you're joining forces with someone to combine your assets in a marriage type relationship, or whether it's a business partnership with equal money going in, pooling your resources to get the most out of the resources belonging to the both of you. You got the Flamingos card, which is all about soulmates working together. It is long-term potential, 2 of a kind. So that's a great little indication for 8th house shared resources, especially with the relationship card being so positive in the 7th house. With the 9th house, this is the Sagittarian house, and it is very expansive. So it's either international travel or it's expansion spiritually, with philosophies. It is also higher learning. So there may be an opportunity with the Queen of Wands here. It doesn't have to be female energy, but this is fire sign again. So we've had fire sign in the 8th house. In the 9th house, there is the indication of someone who's very talented, passionate about what they do, and it could be a travel opportunity that you're passionate about, or an international business opportunity perhaps. You are being asked to look at the fine print. Doesn't mean there's anything necessarily wrong or bad there, but it is saying just take a closer look, have a deep dive, make sure you know what you're getting into. But we're up to the 10th house now of career, fame, and how you wish to be seen in the world, how you wish people to see you, even if it's not how you really are. So your highest aspiration for yourself, shall we say. We've got the Devil card here. Now the Devil is fascinating. It can indicate sexual obsession. We did have another card that to clarify this, which is again about the spark, not a spark, a bonfire of sexual energy and chemistry. Passion ecstasy, orgasm. So this is coming out in your career sector. So whether or not there's somebody that you work with who you are feeling an intense attraction to, could be out of the blue, or whether this has been simmering for some time, that's one interpretation. The other interpretation is the devil actually rules Capricorn, which rules this 10th house of fame and career. Capricorn is very, very focused on the prize and is prepared to put in any amount of work to get to the top, because they take it so very seriously and they're putting in the hard yards, and they don't care, like I said, how long it takes, slow and steady. So Capricorn energy rules this 10th house. It is about your loftiest ambitions, and so it could be that there's something here that sparks. And it could have been with, if you go back and look at the previous ones, this partner where you're putting in the work, and this 8th house of shared resources with a soulmate type energy, a person of fire, and yes, freeing up the energy of shared resources. So there could be some endeavor that you're doing that really does spark you both up, or spark you up with all the potential, and you're just fired up with the enthusiasm for your career because something new is coming in. So see if that works for you. So it could be romance and passion, and with a touch of obsession, shall we say, or it could be obsession with your career and the spark. Only you will know which one fits for you. And look, this is a collective reading. If it doesn't fit for you, it doesn't resonate, you'll know it and it won't be for you. So the 11th house is friends. It's your community of friends. It's also your hopes and wishes. And you're really in a bit of a limbo period right now with your friends. Something or someone is making you feel immobilized, or maybe it's just the current friend situation in general. And that was clarified by the roadblocks card. So whatever you're hoping for in a friend group right now, this isn't really the time to push for change. It's not the time to go out and try and make new friends. It's not the time to force issues with friends. You're just in a limbo period now, and you've just got to trust that whatever's happening in your friend group or with your higher hopes and wishes, it is also the card of humanity, and there is a lot of turmoil in the world, a lot of absolute sadness, grief. So this could be reflecting just the macro climate that we're in, of war, of devastation and genocide. So yeah, this is a time of feeling stuck and feeling helpless. So do whatever you can to keep your vibrations as high as you can, and spread a bit of joy and goodwill in your own little circle as best you can. But don't try and force things. Don't throw rocks is what I'm hearing. Don't fight fire with fire. Take a step back. So now moving on to the final house, the 12th house, which is the Piscean house of spirituality. It's also where you can self-sabotage. It's where your deepest fears and doubts reside, and also the gifts, the spiritual gifts where you can tune in intuitively. Everybody can tune in intuitively. I know you will know the feeling where you think something's going to happen, you get an inkling, and then it does. So that is your intuitive side, and you can build on that. Trust me, you can. And we've got the 3 of Pentacles here, which is a card of collaboration. So there might be something here where other people are actually helping you with your spiritual growth, and it may or may not be, how shall I say it, deliberate. It may or may not be something you're conscious of. Could be unconsciously, that the people, perhaps even this friend group that might be making you feel immobilized, that is actually bringing you a pearl of wisdom, which is a beautiful card to have in the spiritual realm. There's something about building something through collaboration, negative or positive collaboration, I'm taking that as, that's going to really open you up emotionally and deliver a beautiful, beautiful result. This is the card of the subconscious mind, so how apt that it appears there. It's diving deep, it's developing character, because remember, the beautiful pearl is created from a gritty sand, and the oyster coats it over time with this beautiful pearl substance to protect itself. And the more it does that, the more it soothes itself from this pain, the more beautiful this and bigger this pearl, this treasure becomes. So I'm really seeing that as this 11th house leading to the 12th house. The pain brings wisdom, and it does bring a gift, a treasure, whether you recognize it as such or not, and it is something to do with other people and how you interact with them. It could be simply that you find a really good counselor, a good therapist right now, and they help bring this out of you. It could be that you confide in a trusted friend about something, and yeah, just things evolve that way. So that is the end of the quick look around your 12th house, 12 houses of the zodiac as it pertains to your life right now, or could pertain if it resonates. But if you'd like a reading to look at your own personal circumstances, go to my Snip Feed page. There's a link in my bio, and I'd love to do a personal reading for you. So this is Sarah, wishing you abundance, love, and joy.